What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Today I'm back in the Empire. That's my brother Jeff right there. He came down. Say what's up.
What's up?
And then we're fixing his Corolla today. What we're doing is we're replacing his transmission, replacing his clutch, a bunch of stuff. So what we're gonna be doing is dropping everything and then replacing everything in his Corolla. I'll go ahead and try to time-lapse a lot of the stuff so you guys can actually see, but it's pretty straightforward, nothing too interesting. Just doing a basic tranny and clutch job. Alright, so here's a preview, or here's a look at the the flywheel. It's a Fidanza Performance, a lightweight, right? Right there. This is like a removable contact patch. This is like a sticker or what? What is that?
I don't know.
Why is it green?
No, they come like this.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. And then the Performance ACT clutch kit right here. Lift that up. Sprung clutch, alignment tool, pilot bearing. What is this? Throw bearing?
Release bearing.
Oh, release bearing?
Throw bearing.
Throw bearing. And then the pressure plate. Perfect. This should be a good little setup here. This should change the way the car feels and make it run a little different. Alright, so what you have to do first is drain the tranny, which is what we just did right here. It's almost done. It's a little bit of dripping left. And then remove the drive shaft right here. He's already taken these bolts off and taken the middle bracket bolt off. There's only one more left. As soon as this is done draining, we'll take the drive shaft off. He's gonna go up there and remove the shifter. And then I already removed the speedo cable. I'm gonna put the bolt here back into it, right there in the middle, and then I'm gonna put it back, and then I'm gonna take the drive shaft off.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're just doing the last two bolts up top, and I'm gonna adjust this for the headlight. There it is right there, son. Taken out. Very easy. Just takes a little while. Pretty dirty, but it's out. There's an issue. What was the issue with this one?
Grinding second.
Grinding second? So I'm getting this one. This one will probably get rebuilt sometime in the future, but we have another one sitting over here that is supposedly good. There it is. And bell housing. So these will be my spares for my servo coupe. Alright, so we're taking the pilot bearing off. Let me get under here. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. I want to come out. Gotta use my strong hand. The master hand. It's coming. Yep. Almost there. Ooh. He's the master. Yeah. The master debater. Oh, that shit sounds crap. Am I talking? Alright, we're trying to take this. You pry it in the middle.
Right here?
Nope. In the middle. Use the bent one.
This one?
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah. And then pry it in the middle, but don't scratch the crank. Kind of tilt the pick inwards and then flip it and then pull it. And then flip it down and then pull it out.
Just like that. So
Yeah, down. No, right in between the metal. Right in between the metal. No, the other place. No, up higher. Right? No, up. Yeah, right there. Push it in. And then, yeah, and then turn it down and then pull it out, yeah. There it is, son. Sitting on it right there. Right, up there, yeah. Just use some paper towel. You want some paper towel?
yeah, that's all I'm here ready. Alright.
Alright guys, so this is the S13 rear coupe window that I'm preparing. I have to take off all the old sealant, and then we're gonna actually glue it back onto the glass after we prepare that surface as well. So if you come and look at this right here, there's just a little thin line of glue, and all it takes is a little bit of razor blading, and that should be enough. All of this will be gone, and we can actually glue right to this surface right here. Yeah, that's enough. And then once we get this done, we'll go and prepare the other surface, the other mating surface, and we'll just glue it on. They sell the window glue at like all your auto parts stores, and this is the most crucial part because a clean mating surface is necessary for a good bond. See, it gets really thick down here. So we get kind of an idea of how thick to glue it. You see they had foam and sealant here. We're not gonna do that. Maybe if we can find some foam somewhere. I'm sure that was for cushion. Gotta be careful not to cut these lines, because if you cut them, it'll break the circuit and you won't get any heater lines, defroster lines. Alright guys, we'll cut to cleaning the other window right after this. Alright, so it's the old Tranny. Tranny. Don't blow trannies. Look at that. No more disc meat. I mean, there's still meat, but this is the no good. This is the no good. Alright, so this is where we're at. We're replacing the rear main seal. You just tap it in slowly, make sure you don't have any residue. Some people recommend you use another one to like kind of like guide it in, and or not hit this piece. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the other one on it and then kind of just tap it in. You can kind of start it by just pushing it down, and it'll kind of go in. And that's like enough to get it going in the right direction. At this point, you just want to be even and have it flush with this wall right here. Let's go. Alright, so new pilot bearing and new rear main is in. It's flush, both are flush. And on to the next thing. Alright, so this tranny is completely done. Throttle bearing is pressed into the retainer piece. Everything is reassembled. Belt housing put on with gasket maker. And then
40?
the new, everything else is going in right now. Alright guys, so what we're doing now is we're fixing this bumper. It had like a big crack here that we already fixed. We used this wire mesh right here, and we used this what is it called, plastic welder. And what you do is you just weld it in, and then you use something else to hold it down so that the plastic, the melted plastic, then cools and holds it in. And so it essentially forms the strength under the bumper itself. And then you go afterwards, you get the same type of, same grade of plastic. And this is a SR5 corner piece, front corner piece that we had laying around. And so we cut it up and we use it to fill the top. And what you want to do is you want to melt the bottom, put a little piece on top, and then melt both of them together so that they actually become one piece. Because if you just melt the extra piece onto it, it won't hold. So we cut them into like little pieces. You can either just melt it off this way and peel it off that way, or you can cut it down smaller into smaller pieces and then just put it in the hole, and then I'll show you right now. Okay. We have a couple little pieces here, and you can see this edge right here is pretty messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat this edge right here. See if we can't just like put it down a little bit. If it doesn't work, we'll just move this stuff over, because it doesn't matter, we're gonna fill it anyways. So what you're gonna do is, within the cracks here, you have to go in and melt it. If you don't melt it, it's not gonna have a good hold. So once you have it hot like this, then you see that it's melted, then you drop another piece in there, then you melt that one on top. You melt this until it's one fluid piece. It takes a little longer. See how it's one piece, and then now you have to mix it. You kind of have to like mix it so that both surfaces are one. And if you don't do that, that's the key to a successful plastic weld. If you don't do that, it'll peel. And obviously these are for mainly for cosmetic repairs. They're not really for structural repair. And what you want to do is you just want to follow this line all the way across. See, there's a high spot right here, but it's awesome because this hot iron right here, it'll give you the ability to just melt everything and modify it the way you need it to. So then you continue to fill with these pieces, and that's what you get. And then after you do melt it, you have the ability to sand it down like normal, and then or bondo it on top. And usually you want to do both. So it looks messed up, but then you have to kind of move it around and shape it afterwards.
Oh, it's just the RGB. Yeah, just RGB. Once it dries, it's going to transfer.
It takes a long process. It takes a long time. It's a long process because it's kind of like art. You kind of have to take your time and model it. Always wear a mask. Do what I say. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Probably get cancer off of this stuff. But yeah, that's it. You fill it in, flatten it out, keep going, let it cool, and pretty soon there's no more hole there. So Jeff, this is one of the admins. This is my brother for Club 86. One of the admins. This is my cousin. Is 2. And I just finished fixing this bumper, it had like a bunch of different gouges. I filled those in with plastic. See, that's perfect now. A little sanding, little Bondo. Look at this. This is hella firm. Unless you got a fat girlfriend that's gonna sit on your bumper, you good. Filled all these little holes down here. Look at that. This was a beautiful bumper. Really hard to find. Looks really good now. It's one solid piece. A lot of good work went into this. Let's see if we can see that. All of this is gonna get shaved down, sanded, and then polished. You can actually polish this because it's actual bumper. And actual plastic. Same type of plastic. Probably filled in like a bunch of different holes. Looks deliciously done. Alright, there we go. All done. Here we go. Test fitting onto the car. Look at that. Nice and spiffy.